Welcome to Dan's Food for Thought. Today we're going to be making Taiwanese popcorn chicken bao buns. This is one of my favourite fillings for this style of bao buns. Let's get stuck into it. To start, cut your chicken pieces into bite-sized pieces. Around 3 by 3 centimeters is perfect. For our dry seasonings, we have salt, sugar, Chinese 5-spice, onion powder and white pepper. Place them into a large mixing bowl with the chicken, then add in cornstarch, Shaoxing wine, soy sauce. Using a microplane, grate garlic cloves and ginger, then add in the egg white. So we're just going to mix that all together. And then we want to set that aside to marinate in the fridge for about 20 minutes. For the pickled shallots, cut in half, then remove the skin. Slice as thin as possible. Optionally, you could use a mandolin. So what I've done, I've just placed that into a nice, sterile, clean jar. And now we're going to get onto our pickling liquid. So into a shallow pan or a saucepan, we're going to pop in apple cider vinegar, water, salt. We're also just going to place in a couple of teaspoons of coriander seeds and sugar. So all you want to do is just have that on a low heat until those granules have dissolved, and then we'll pour that into the jar. Secure the lid on the jar and gently shake so the coriander seeds get evenly distributed. Let the shallots sit for at least 30 minutes to cool. These will keep in the fridge for at least a couple of weeks. All right, next up, we're gonna get stuck into our popcorn chicken seasoning. Now, this is the delicious seasoning our chicken gets tossed in after it's fried. So we're gonna start off with toasting some Sichuan peppers. So after a while, you'll start to smell the peppers give off their aromas. Now you don't want to over toast them too much. So now they're toasted, we're going to place them into our mortar or pestle. If you don't have one of these, a food processor would be fine. So now that's grinded down, place into a mixing bowl with white pepper, Chinese 5-spice, cayenne pepper and salt. Give this a good mix. All right, so that's all done, mixed together. It's going to be delightful. For the garnish, we're making curly green onions. To prepare, you'll just need the green part of the spring onion, cut into 3-inch battens. Then cut them in half, stack them on top of each other before slicing as thin as possible. Transfer into a bowl of ice water. This is just going to help them curl up. Let them sit in the water, then before serving, place onto a paper towel to dry. So now that chicken's finished marinating in the fridge, we're just going to continue to batter the chicken. So in a mixing bowl, we're going to place our cornstarch and baking powder. Just whisk that all together. Okay, so what you want to do now is take a few pieces of chicken and place them into the dry batter. Key here is to not place too many in here. We don't want that batter to go wet. We just want to coat the pieces of chicken evenly. I'll do about 3 or 4 at a time. And then just have another plate on the other side, just patting any of that excess flour off and then placing them onto the plate. To fry, heat your oil to 175 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Then place your chicken carefully into the oil, making sure not to overcrowd them. I did mine in 2 batches. For this first fry, cook for 5 minutes, then set onto a tray before cooking the second batch. After this, heat your oil back up to around 185 degrees Celsius. Then add your chicken back in for its second fry. This will help the chicken get really nice and crispy. For this second fry, cook for a further 2 minutes. Now you want to add in your Thai basil. Once finished, scoop out to drain any excess oil out. You want the Thai leaves to be nice and crispy. All right, now that chicken's drained off, we're just gonna grab a large mixing bowl, transfer that over to the bowl, and then from there, we're gonna take that seasoning that we prepared earlier, and in we go. Give it a good toss. And there we have our popcorn chicken. Now it's time to steam your bao buns. I'm using store-bought buns, but you can definitely make your own if you like for this recipe. Just follow the packet instructions. These don't take too long, around 4 to 5 minutes. Just don't overcrowd the basket when steaming them. For the base of these bao buns, mix together mayonnaise and sriracha. Just adjust the amount of sriracha to your liking. All right, so time to put these together. We're gonna start off with our sriracha mayo on the base of your bao buns. Now add in some of those pickled shallots and 2 pieces of the popcorn chicken. And then top it off with your curly green onions. Don't forget to sprinkle some of those fried Thai basil leaves on top, as it gives it a nice touch of flavour and colour. So there we have it, my Taiwanese popcorn chicken bao buns. If you're looking to impress some friends and family, then this recipe's for you. All right, let's give them a try. They're delicious. The seasoning on that chicken is perfect. Comes together with those pickled onions and that soft bao bun. Definitely give that a shot. If you haven't already, guys, hit that subscribe button as it helps me grow my channel. We'll see you on the next video.